me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, this is what's happening. I'm gonna put my earpod back in. Hold on 1 second.
I don't understand the technology situation, so.
No, it is not. It's not you. Trust me. It's Instagram. It does this weird thing where it like cuts out my audio when I try to like. It's weird. It's annoying. I don't know. But anyways, guys, it's Crystal Lewis.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay, so for people who don't know, it's weird because I'm like talking to you, but I'm also talking to everyone. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up listening to this lovely human, and I think I've listed you in like every single interview that I've ever done, and you know most of this, but you're like the first singer that I remember like gravitating towards as a kid. And so my mom and dad would play you all the time. And yeah, just for anyone who does, people watching probably do know, because you know, if they've probably heard me say your name a bunch. But yeah, I just had to intro, and I've been a fan for a long time. So, but how are you doing? How's things going over there?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, and thank you, Laura, because it's
My mom.
you
Yeah.
know, thank you to the moms, because it always just kind of blows my mind that you're so young, and and still a fan, and it just like melts my heart. It makes me so happy.
Oh my gosh, of course. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, how is I think my mom's watching right now, actually. I feel like right when she saw you comment, she knew that it was gonna be, because I haven't been telling her like anyone coming on here. I just like leave it a surprise, so
I love it.
she's freaking out. But
love it.
but yeah, how is quarantine going? Are you hanging in there? Like,
You know,
how's it been?
yeah, it's just me and my cat, and I think we're both kind of getting a little sick of each other.
Oh.
I did go on a mobile coffee date with my parents the other day. They drove in a car. I walked, and we met, and they stayed in the car and opened the doors, and we waved and drank coffee at the same time. It was really cute.
That's kind of a good idea, actually.
Yeah, it was fun.
Man, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was sweet. But it's fine. It's,
it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, earlier I was like, I don't even know what day of quarantine we're at now. Like, I've lost track of time.
Look, I put
hitting
makeup
me.
on this morning, an hour ago for this, and I couldn't remember how to use my brushes. And I forgot what I do first.
Yes, well, you look beautiful. You look
Thank
beautiful. Yeah, we should sing a little something.
Okay.
When I was thinking of what we should sing, I had a flashback of when I had you come out for my LA show, right? Was it in LA?
Yeah.
And we did
in Orange County.
Yes, we did Anaheim and LA. You were kind enough to come out to both, but and I just remember I had Allie Brooke there as well at the LA show, who was like we were both just fangirling over you. It was so great because she also grew up listening to you, so it was cool to have like her. I think that's where she met you that day, right?
Yeah, we
at
had
the show.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool. I loved like being able to kind of facilitate that too. I was like, oh yay, they're meeting at my show. But yeah, because I know when just to talk about Allie for a second, like when we first met for the very first time, like probably in 2014, I think you were like the first person we talked about. So it was kind of cool to connect. You're the connecting point for a lot of me and my singer friends, honestly. Like,
I love that so much.
Well,
yeah, that's how you and I became friends, was because we had mutual friends who
right.
So.
Exactly.
I love it.
I love it too. But yeah, we sang Trust Me, right?
Yes.
At my show. So I was wondering if you wanted to sing that one a little bit too.
Sure.
Today.
Totally. I'm glad it's one I know. I actually know.
you must have so many just songs in your mind. Like you
Well,
just have
don't
because you
you?
have
I mean,
so many good albums. So like I don't. I mean, I forget my own words
I
all
was
the
gonna
time.
say, I think people think that's weird, but it's actually far more common than you would think. And I think
Yeah.
when you do have so many records and so many songs, it's like, okay, well, these have to just come out now. Like these don't stick around anymore. You can't fit
Yeah.
all of them in your brain at the same
Right.
time.
Exactly. But because you like write all of your own lyrics too. Like, wait, do you co-write too, or like over the
I
years have you?
I have co-written on occasion, but mostly
Mostly
I
you.
find that I feel like my strength is more in lyrical writing, primarily because I'm not a player. So I can't
Mm.
sit down with a guitar or at the piano, even though I have one right here in my kitchen.
It's a great
Um,
backdrop, yeah.
um, uh, but yeah, I'm not as comfortable or fluent in that language to be able to like find the chords. So I feel like
Mm.
I
But
rest in
you
that lyrical world.
but you hear I feel like you hear the whole song in your head though, right? Like
Oh, completely. I'm
you
singing
can
the melody.
tell.
And
Yeah.
when I sit with a producer or with an arranger or something, I'm singing it to them and I'm telling them, no, not that one. That's the chord. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just can't do it myself. Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, I know like a very small group of people who are able to do that. I think that's a gift in itself to be able to like explain what you're hearing in your head, and be like you can hear the whole song, you've written it and everything, but you just like, you have to explain it to get it out. But I think that's awesome because not everyone can do that.
Thank you.
But when you hear, I feel like when I go back and listen to like all the stuff you've done, you can tell there's like a theme, there's a common writing style, I guess, to where I can tell that it's like all coming from you, which I think is so cool. Like,
Yeah.
because not, yeah, anyways, I'm
Thank you.
just just
Well,
just
no,
thinking, just random thoughts.
but it means so much to me coming from a gifted writer because I mean,
Oh,
Izzy and I have listened to your stuff since, I mean, how, before we met, but around that
really?
time. So like that's been about like 6 years or something, I want to
That's
say. Would that be
crazy.
right?
I
Yeah.
It sounds right. Yeah, I just actually I see Luke commenting in there.
Uh,
In there, Luke, and I think is Izzy watching too? I
Izzy's
thought I
watching
saw her
too.
name.
Yeah.
Hi, Izzy. Y'all, her daughter, like you have to go check her out. She's like so amazingly talented. I remember I went and saw her. She had like a show in LA at something. Oh, she's here. Yeah. Hi. Um, yeah, Luke and I went and saw her show, and I was blown away. Like she has such a cool style. Both of you guys are just like you probably get this all the time. Like you're so talented, but you guys have such different styles,
Yes,
which I
totally
find so
different.
fascinating. Like so it was just so fun to watch, like knowing your stuff, and then you know,
I love it.
but she's definitely got her own thing going on.
It is true.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so we can sing this song. Um, okay, wait, that's not the song. Hold on one second.
I
I
had to pull
swear
it
to
up too, just to make sure.
just don't want to like, take any chances. How should we break it up? Do you want to do, because we can kind of just like point at each other to kind of like take, because there's like a little lag on Insta Live,
Yes. I mean, I
a
actually
little
haven't
bit.
haven't done this before, but I've watched you do it a time or two.
uh yeah, so there's like, well, sometimes the lag is worse than other days, but it seems like it's good, it's okay right now. But yeah, we can kind of just, dance around each other. Unfortunately, not as many harmonies well, I mean, they might work. We can just do it, like, who
Yeah.
cares? But just so everyone watching knows,
Yeah.
you know, there's a little lag.
It's weird.
We don't just have bad timing when we sing. But yeah, we can do maybe how did we do it at the show? Did I start it
I
and then
think, yeah,
I was like,
you
ladies and
started.
gentlemen.
Yeah. If you could just do that again.
Yeah, let's do that again. Now I want you to get off the screen. Okay, so I'll do first verse and chorus, and then pass it to you. You do second verse, chorus, and then
Perfect.
bridge. We can maybe just like do some, I don't know, see what happens.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What's the key? I'm always scared I'm gonna do like a terrible key. Oh, you
I
already know
literally
it?
had to,
Look at
yeah,
you.
I listened to it earlier and was like, I just want to be sure I don't start
Yeah.
it an octave high.
Right, exactly. Close your eyes. So high.
Yeah, exactly.
Close your eyes. That's it
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It
Okay,
might be
cool.
a half step lower than normal. That's okay though.
That's fine. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Oh, by the way, wait, before I sing this, I'm sorry, my brain is going crazy. I do also feel like this song, just as an intro to the song, I feel like it's very timely right now too. Like it really speaks to me in the times that we're in. So I just want to put that out there.
I'm
Here we go. Close your eyes. Take a step. It's okay. I know where we're going. Don't fret. I've been before through these valleys, down these long and dangerous roads, yet dark as they seem. Trust me, though you can't see, you can trust me. The way may be steep, you can trust me. Let me lead, trust me. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, open your eyes, but don't let go of my hand. Let your tears give way to smiles. See the joy inside the trial. Don't worry. No, you're safe with me around. Rest assured I'm on your side. I won't let you hit the ground. But close as it seems, trust me. Though you can't see, you can trust me. Though the way may be steep, you can trust me. Let me lead, trust me.
See, I know that what's in front of you isn't always clear.
Oh, but you must believe it in your heart that I'm here. I'm here. Trust me. Though you can't see, you can trust me. Yeah. Oh, the way may be steep, you can trust me. Yeah.
Let me lead. Oh, trust me. Though you can't see, you can trust me. The way may be steep, you can trust me. Let me lead. Oh, trust me. I feel like you did that wrong on the show too, and I was like, oh,
I love it so
I didn't
much.
even end it properly, but whatever.
Nah.
I'm freaking out.
It fades. It fades.
Oh yes, people are freaking out in the comments too.
Oh.
I saw Nikki's in here. Nikki
Oh my gosh.
Mackey.
Rachel.
Luke is fangirling. Wait, Rachel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
Oh,
I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. They saw your name. They were like, "What?
I
Let me get
love
over
it.
there."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, man.
So
I
fun.
remember too, it was so cool to have you and Stacy Rico and Rachel Lampa come to my wedding. I was like, this is crazy. Like it just was, it was cool to watch you guys kind of have like a reunion and then look over
Oh,
and
it
be
was
like, oh my gosh,
so
that's
much
my
fun.
childhood.
We were
But
literally, I think, the last people to leave.
that's awesome. Yeah, how does it feel for you though to I do this so much. I saw a screenshot of like all the times I do this and on my live streams I'm just like that's my freak out pose. How does it feel like having just I don't know, I'm don't even know how to word this. Like just having so many people, I guess, look up to you and what you've done. I'm sure you've gotten this question before too in an interview or something, but like I don't know. Like, do you realize like the effect? Like, I've always wanted to ask you. Like, I don't know. I just wondered if you realize, and obviously you're a humble person, so you're probably not gonna answer that for real. But
Well,
I'm curious.
well, but I'm also an honest person. Um,
Yeah.
I do you know it's taken me a really long time to kind of come to terms with it and accept it because I think humility is obviously so important, but it can really kind of I don't know. There's a point at which you can be taught that you're only to be humble and not
Hmm.
not accept um, praise.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this is
that's a real
a
thing.
little bit different than praise, but you know what I mean. Like I put that away for so long, and then I think
Hmm.
there was a long period of my life that I just what felt really lost creatively, and
Mm.
so I felt like um, I couldn't remember that I had done anything that was worth anything. And so it's really, I'm not just saying this, I swear. You can ask all the people that I talk to on a regular basis who know for sure this is true. Um, it really wasn't until that, like, you and I met and you were on this major ascending, thing. And Nikki came into my life and, like meeting Katy Perry and those kinds of weird things and just like having these moments where these women who personally I was looking at and going, oh, they're so good and they're so much
Hmm.
better than me and they're I don't really count. I mean, it was just this stupid,
Aw.
insecure, like whatever.
Yeah.
But that began to build back up and it's really been
Wow.
because of your influence and even like my daughter and like take like being able and willing to accept the people that you love and the people you respect saying actually i'm I think this because you did this and
Mm.
so it still like comes as a surprise to me quite often and it's still really hard for me to like absorb and embrace and accept but I'm working
Mm.
on it so I'm very grateful.
I love that answer. That's amazing. I actually forgot that Katy Perry is another one who's like freaks out over. I remember seeing what was the video like she was filming herself like a live stream or something,
Yeah, she
and
did
they
like
were
a 20
surprising her with people, right?
Yes, she did like a 4-day live stream straight where they filmed her sleeping and everything.
Yeah.
And I was one of her wake up calls in the morning.
Yeah.
It was one of the few things she did not know.
Yes. I
And we'd
loved
never
it.
met in person and it
Oh,
was hilarious and
that was it
it was
was
great.
so great to if you guys haven't seen it, like YouTube it because it's so cute to watch her like fangirl so hard over you. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. Like growing up, just like listening to Christian music and like that was a huge
Yeah.
influence for her and people like me as well. So yeah, it all. I mean, I just always wanted to ask you like how you felt about it, but that it makes a lot of sense everything you're saying and yeah, I just think it's crazy for me now to like call you not only like one of my biggest influences but also just like a friend because being able to meet you and of course I've looked up to you for so long but I think to be able to just get to know you a little bit as a person too has been awesome because it's like there's
Yeah.
I think as singers we can probably tend to I actually can just speak for myself. Sometimes it just feels like the singing part of it can be like we can place so much of our identity in the singer part. So it's like we kind of put that up front. And I don't know if you relate to this,
Yeah.
but it's like when you can actually, get past the singing a little bit and kind of like try to remove that from somebody and just try to see the person as, what if they weren't a good singer? Would you
Right.
still, value them and care for them? I think that's been like, uh, a cool thing just to see from you as just
Thank you.
being such a warm, lovely person to be around, on top of, inspiring so many people. So I'm
Thank
just
you.
like,
Thank
I'm
you.
just having a moment over here and just talking my face off. But before you go, can we sing one more? Can we try to sing?
Yeah.
I actually, what's hilarious is I texted you or Instagrammed you or whatever it was, about this song last minute, and Luke just requested it too.
No. How funny.
And I think this is another one that just has like a good message, and it's fun, and we can end on a high note, and it's cute, and it's from the Gold album.
Yeah, I have to pull it up too. What's funny is when you said this, and I think I said this too in my text too, I was like, why do I have so many songs that say the same thing? Like, clearly I have an issue with it. I need to know it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Oh, the common thread. Yeah, don't we all? I saw Jordan Sparks is in here too. She was just on here yesterday. And
Oh, nice.
I know she's another one, man. Yeah, that's another one. Super,
Oh.
like, I'm sure, grew up listening to. But yeah, do you want to, and this is cute. This is actually a short song. I'm just looking at the words.
Yeah.
I guess there's like a lot of jammy moments,
Yeah.
so
There's a
that's
lot
why.
of Sean Tubbs guitar, noodling
Yeah,
and
yeah,
beautiful, miraculous
yeah.
stuff going on.
Yes. I have to shout out Jeremy Passion as well, is in here.
Oh,
Another
nice.
fan of yours. Yep. I love these live streams because it just brings like so many people in one room. It's so fun. So we can all, fangirl together. But do
How
you
about
want
I'll start this one.
to, yeah.
I'll start this one. You take the second verse wherever you want to take it.
Wait, yeah, I'm making sure these are the right lyrics. I know it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Walking on down your road.
Yeah.
Just to know that God is watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll figure it out.
Make up
I'm
your
just
own.
gonna,
I mean,
yeah,
really.
I'm gonna go based off of. I'm just gonna go into like
Your
me
memory. Your
actually, yeah,
deep
the
memory
memory.
bank.
Not look at this, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, you can start whenever you want.
let me find my note. Is that right?
So cute.
It's slightly out of tune and it's tuned half step down. So, okay.
Perfect. Great.
Okay. Walking down Dyer Road, thinking
Hey.
about life and love and living. Happy to know what I know. Glad to live the life that I've been given. Not to say I never get down. I have had my share of sheer frustration with all I finally found. I got a God that knows my situation. I know it'll be alright.
Mm-mm-mm.
I know it'll be alright. I know it'll be alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it'll be alright.
Walking down Dyer Road. Lighter just to know that God is watching, giving me just enough information to keep me in trusting, sending me a sign now and then, just to make sure that I'm still listening. Every single promise has been true to everyone.
You better trust
In.
him.
I know it'll be alright. I know it'll be alright.
Alright.
I know it'll be alright. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it'll be alright. Take the bridge.
It's alright. Although sometimes I wonder.
Ooh. Alright. one more chorus. You take us out. Hey.
I know it'll be alright.
I
Yeah,
know.
I know it'll be alright.
Hey.
I know it'll be alright. Yeah, yeah. I know it'll be alright.
Oh, no. Yes, all the ad libs are coming back to me. I know it'll be
Alright.
it'll be alright. That note choice is so sick to me too. Like, so good. Oh my gosh. Wait, how does it end? It'll be alright. It just fades out, right?
Yeah. It's alright. Right?
Yeah.
It's alright. Yeah.
It's alright. Crystal Lewis, everybody.
I love you so much.
Yo,
Thank you
oh my
so
gosh.
much.
I think
Tori.
I had just as much fun reading all these comments, like reacting to everything. It's so good. I just love it. I love it. You have so many fans, so many people you've impacted, and yeah, I love, and you're still doing it. Like you're still putting out amazing music, and it's just so fun to watch. And yeah, thank you for just taking the time to come on here and sing
Oh
with
my
me,
gosh. It is my sincere
and
pleasure. Thank
you're the
you.
best. You're the best. I hope you, you know, get. I don't know what I was about to say actually. Oh, I was about. I'm still in the song clearly. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and that quarantine is something good can come out of this for all of us.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta go find something to do
But
that requires makeup so that it's not just wasted.
hey, it is all good. I think we're all in the same boat with that one. But yeah, you're the best. You're just such a gem, and I'm honored that you'd come on here. So thank you
You are
for
so
doing
welcome.
this,
I love
and
you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Thanks,
See you
girl.
later.
Bye. Yay. Yo, Jordan Sparks said this made me happy. Yes, same, same. Clearly, you could tell at the end I clearly couldn't say normal sentences. I still can't. Oh, my heart is so warm and fuzzy. Thank you, Crystal, for doing that. And for just taking me back a little bit, man. Like so many memories with her albums, and like I can't even tell you. I could get emotional. I was really trying to hold back, y'all. Like yeah, I can get emotional because I think we all just have I think we just have that either that artist or that genre of music or just that certain song even. I think we all have where it just takes us back immediately, and it just took up so much of your childhood that it feels just I don't know. It feels like so many memories included her music and just, me learning how to sing and all that stuff. So, and there's a lot of people in here right now that agree with me. Matt Boyd. No, I'm not gonna cry, Matt. I'm not gonna cry, Matt. Your new name is Matt. That's an inside joke. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. This has been fun. This has been so great, and I feel very full and happy, and I love you guys. What's today? Today's Thursday. So yeah. Um, I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Thanks again for watching. Bye, y'all.